In the soft glow of evening light filtering through a curtained window, you sit enveloped in the quiet hum of your own space. The world outside pulses with urgency, cars rushing, voices overlapping, demands pulling in every direction. Yet here, within these familiar walls, a gentle peace settles like dust motes in the air. It's a universal whisper, this affinity for home, a quiet truth etched into the human soul. Not everyone chases the horizon. Some find the universe in the curve of a favorite chair, the scent of brewing tea, the rhythm of rain on the roof. This isn't mere laziness or escape, it's an innate rhythm, a psychological harmony where the self unfolds without performance. You feel it in moments of return, that subtle exhale as the door clicks shut, sealing out the chaos. Here, the mind quiets, emotions steady, and the inner world blooms. It's the science of the homebody, revealing how staying in isn't avoidance, but a profound alignment with one's core, a sanctuary where vulnerability meets comfort and the heart learns to listen to its own beat. You notice it first in small, unassuming ways, the reluctance to leave when the invitation arrives, the warmth that spreads as plans dissolve into solitude. This recognition stirs gently, like waking from a dream where the outside world felt obligatory. It's the emotional dawn of understanding that your energy renews not in crowds, but in the stillness of home, where thoughts can wander freely without interruption. Psychologically, this beginning marks an attunement to inner signals, a soft acknowledgement that the pull toward familiarity isn't weakness, but a form of self-preservation. You sense the contrast. Society's extroverted ideal clashes with your quieter cadence. Yet in this awareness, there's no shame, only a budding compassion for the self that thrives in seclusion. Tracing back, this inclination often sprouts from early soil, childhood environments where home was a haven or perhaps a refuge from overwhelming stimuli. Evolutionary whispers play a role. Ancestors who conserved energy in safe spaces survived, passing down a genetic predisposition for introspection. In modern terms, attachment styles shape it. Secure bonds foster comfort in solitude, while anxious ones might amplify the need for controlled environments. Origins lie in temperament, too. Introversion wired in the brain's amygdala responds more intensely to external input, making home a necessary recharge. It's not born of trauma alone, but a blend of nature and nurture, where quiet evenings echo formative moments of peace, embedding the pattern deeply, like roots seeking familiar earth. Delving deeper, neuroscience illuminates the homebody's world. The brain's default mode network activates in solitude, fostering creativity and self-reflection, as studies from the University of California show higher dopamine rewards for introverts in low-stimulation settings. Psychologically, it's tied to sensory processing sensitivity. Highly sensitive persons, comprising 15 to 20% of the population per Elaine Aron's research, find overstimulation exhausting, turning home into a calibrated sanctuary. Flow states emerge here. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi's concept of optimal experience, where undivided attention to personal pursuits yields profound fulfillment. Scientifically, cortisol levels drop in familiar spaces, reducing stress, while oxytocin rises in comforting routines, binding the self to this inner domain. It's a biological poetry where the mind's architecture favors depth over breadth, revealing how staying in aligns with evolutionary efficiencies and emotional economies. Yet within this comfort lurks a subtle tension, the mind's resistance whispering doubts amid the peace. Society's gaze judges the homebound as reclusive, igniting inner conflict. Do you betray your nature by venturing out, or risk isolation by staying? This push-pull mirrors cognitive dissonance, where external expectations clash with internal truths, fostering guilt or self-questioning. Resistance manifests in fleeting restlessness, the ego's protest against perceived stagnation, even as the body craves repose. Psychologically, it's the shadow of conformity bias, pressuring alignment with extroverted norms. Yet beneath lies a deeper struggle, fearing missed connections while cherishing autonomy. In this friction, emotions swirl, defensiveness, longing, resignation, testing the boundaries of self-acceptance. Gradually, a quiet shift emerges, like dawn softening the night. You begin to see the homebody not as limitation, but as a valid expression of being. This realization unfolds without force, a gentle unfurling where patterns once hidden become clear. Staying in honors your rhythm, allowing authenticity to breathe. Psychologically, it's akin to mindfulness integration, where awareness dissolves resistance, revealing the strength in sensitivity. No grand epiphany, just a subtle realignment, recognizing that solitude nurtures resilience, creativity blooms in quiet, and connections, when chosen, deepen. In this shift, empathy extends outward. Others' paths differ, yet yours hold equal worth. The inner landscape transforms, boundaries soften, and peace settles deeper, a realization whispered in the heart's own language. Finally, integration weaves these threads into wholeness, where the homebody's essence becomes a harmonious part of the self. Healing arrives not through change, but acceptance, embracing the science of your wiring as a gift, allowing solitude to replenish without apology. Poetically, it's like a river finding its bed, flowing effortlessly within defined shores. In this closure, reflections linger. Humanity's spectrum includes those who turn inward, finding universes in the intimate, reminding all that true freedom lies in honoring one's nature. The home, then, is more than walls. It's a mirror to the soul, where quietude fosters growth, and the inner world, once explored, reveals boundless depths. In gentle empathy, you rest here, transformed by understanding, the pattern no longer a puzzle, but a poem of being.